Hello again, kindergarten. Have you ever seen a dinosaur? A real live dinosaur? No, because dinosaurs haven't existed for millions of years. But have you seen one on a cartoon or a TV show? Probably. All right, so we're going to make a dinosaur today, and it's going to be a downtown dinosaur because it's going to be walking through the town. So I will show you my picture of what we're going to make today. So there are the buildings. This building has a garden on the roof. This one has a smokestack on the roof and an antenna. But you can see the dinosaur is walking through the town. And I made my dinosaur red. But today I'm going to make it a light purple color. So you need a white paper and you need a different color paper. So on my white paper, I'm just going to turn this sideways. I'm going to use my black marker and I'm going to draw some buildings. Now, if you don't have a black marker, you can use a black crayon or a black colored pencil, or even a regular pencil if you don't have any colors. So I'm just going to start drawing some different buildings. And buildings in towns and cities usually touch each other. There's not usually a lot of space in between. So this time I'm just using rectangles to make my buildings. And again, you might want to put something on top like an antenna or a smokestack. Some have fans on the top. Okay, and then you're going to have to give your building some windows and a door. So you can do different types of windows, like maybe there's two separate and then there's one together, and then there's two separate and one together. And then when I get down here, I'm going to make a door that people could go into the building through. And then I'm just going to make some long rectangle windows for the next building. And a door. So you just want to keep making your windows and doors until you get all finished. So these are some taller buildings that would have to have elevators probably. Okay, so whenever you're finished drawing your buildings and windows and doors, you can go ahead and set that paper to the side. And now you want to get your colored piece of paper. All right, I'm going to switch to my black colored pencil for this. So this has a nice flat edge on it. So I'm going to use that to help me with a lot of the dinosaur's parts. So to make the dinosaur body, we're just going to make a rainbow line. So I'm starting in the corner. And I'm drawing a rainbow line. Or it's also like half of a circle. So that's my first part. All right, so now the dinosaur has 4 legs. So I'm going to draw a rectangle. And again, I'm using this straight edge to help me. That's one part I don't have to draw. So I'm going to come up and over and down like that. And now I need 4 legs. So I have to draw 3 lines. So I'm going to go right to the middle and I'm going to come straight down. Then I'm going to look at this box and say, where's the middle? And I'm going to draw a line straight down. And then I'm going to look at this box and find the middle and draw a straight line down. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. All right, now I'm going to turn my paper. And this dinosaur has spikes on its back and its neck. So I'm just going to make a zigzag line. And when I cut it, it's going to be triangles. So I'm going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going all the way to the end of the paper. So when I cut those out, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 triangles. And that should be plenty. All right, now we're going to make the neck, and that is just a rectangle. So I'm going to use the edge of the paper again. I'm going to come over a little ways, down and over. Now the dinosaur's head is an oval, so I'm going to draw that in here. It's kind of an oval shape. So you want a nice big oval. And then the last thing, again, I'm turning my paper. We're going to make a big rectangle. Not a rectangle, a triangle for the dinosaur's tail. All right, so now you're going to need your scissors. And we need to cut all these pieces out. So I'm starting with the body. And then I'm just going to set it to the side. Then I'm going to cut out my rectangle for my legs. And I'm going to cut on those lines, and then I'll have 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to do the tail. I'm going to do the neck. Now I'm doing the head. And then last, I'm going to do my zigzag triangles. Okay, so I'll just start cutting on the lines. And you can see how it turns into just one triangle when you cut it like that. So I'm just going to keep doing that until I have all my triangles cut out. Alright, and then you should have some paper left. You can just put it with your scrap paper. Alright, so I have all my dinosaur pieces up here at the top. So next, I need to get my downtown picture and my glue. And I'm going to start putting the dinosaur together. So first I'm going to take a leg, and I just want to see how far up I have to glue the dinosaur's body. And I'm going to glue it closer to this side of the paper so that the tail will still probably come off the paper a little bit, but it should be most of the way on. So once I know about how tall my dinosaur is going to be, I want to just put some glue in the middle of the body. And glue that middle on. Alright, so next I'm going to do the legs. And they might go under the dinosaur's body just a little bit. So there's going to be 2 in the back. And then 2 in the front. So the reason I didn't glue that around the edge of the body is because we're putting pieces underneath. And that lets you slide it under the body. Alright, now the tail. Oh, he does fit on there. This guy I made too long, I guess. He went off the side of the paper. So I'm going to lift up the body a little bit, make sure that my tail gets in there. Okay, next I'm going to do the neck. Again, I'm going to lift up the body a little bit. So that it can be glued underneath it. And I'm going to glue on the head. So right on top of the neck. Okay. Now if you want to, no, not yet. So next are the the spikes or the triangles. So I used about 6 last time, I think. So I put 2 of them on the neck. Like that. And then I think I only used 4 on the body. And again, I'm just tucking them underneath the dinosaur's body a little bit. So I did have an extra one, so I'm just going to move that to the side. So now if you need to, you can add a little glue around the edge of the body so it doesn't come off. All right, now I'm going to get my black marker again. And I'm going to add some details. So this dinosaur needs a mouth and a nose hole and an eye. And then I'm going to come down to the feet. I'm going to make some bumps like that. Now, my dinosaur is a plant eater, so they don't have sharp teeth. They have flat teeth. So I'm just taking a white colored pencil and I'm just coloring the line above the black and under the black to show the dinosaur's teeth. Now, if you want yours to be a meat eater, then you're going to draw pointy teeth. All right, and then just to highlight the dinosaur, just to help it stand out a little bit, I took my white color pencil and I just went around the edges of my shapes. And I didn't color my buildings, but if you want to color your buildings, you certainly may. Okay. So if you want to color your buildings, you can. If you want to put people in the windows looking out, you could do that. Somebody could be at the door. And I'm pretty sure people would be like, because they've never seen a real dinosaur before. All right, so I hope you had fun making our downtown dinosaur. And I will see you for the next art lesson next week. Bye.